New today, new details on body camera video moments before and after a Raleigh police officer was shot. Officer Max Gillick is still recovering after the incident. Police say Antonio Rodriguez shot him before officers fired back, killing Rodriguez. WRAL's Chelsea Donovan spoke with the attorney representing those officers about the footage.
5 Raleigh police officers fired shots here on Democracy Street responding to a domestic situation. One officer was critically injured. One man was killed and another man was killed by police. Today, I had a chance to speak to an attorney representing 2 of those officers who fired the shots, and he says the use of deadly force was warranted. It was a crime scene that left Master Officer Max Gillick with Raleigh police in critical condition. A man killed by an intruder in an act of domestic violence, and a man on a rampage shot by Raleigh police. What struck you the most from the body camera video?
It would probably be how close everything was, because you're dealing within an area of about 25 maybe feet, that you've got officers with rifles, you've got a suspect with a rifle. As the snow fell, a chaotic scene unfolded in South Raleigh in the Renaissance Park neighborhood. It happened on Democracy Street. Police say 70-year-old Antonio Rodriguez entered the home of his ex-wife and killed 73-year-old John Rowe. Rodriguez died in an exchange of gunfire with Raleigh police officers. 43 rounds were fired by RPD. Even though they had a plan, they had to react to what he had done. And that reaction was when the shots were fired to eliminate any further injuries to other officers. This is the last thing they want to do is to have to take a human life or fire their weapon. Lee Turner, a former Raleigh police officer turned attorney, represents 2 of the officers that fired their guns. He recently just watched the body camera video. These officers are, in this case, are very confident that what they did was correct. Turner said all the officers involved had extensive training, and the 2 he represents were on the SWAT team. They're very fortunate that it ended like it did, with just the 1 officer injured and recovering, because it could have been much worse. Turner says the 2 officers he represents have already been interviewed by the SBI. They'll continue to gather their facts and then present that to the district attorney, who will decide if the use of force was justified. In Raleigh, Chelsea Donovan, WRAL News.
A fundraiser for Officer Max Gillick through the Raleigh Police Department Foundation has raised $25,000 so far. We have a link to donate on WRAL.com.